Hello friends, welcome to the making of a banana cake game tutorial in Scratch, and we are currently in the part 2. And in the previous video we were able to make the mechanics for drawing out the path for our ball, and in this video we are going to make the ball follow that path. So let me show you what we have done so far. If I click in the green flag and if I press the space key, then I can start drawing the path, and to stop drawing the path I need to click on the mouse, and that's it. So we have drawn the path, and in this video we are making this ball move around this part like this. And let's start. So let me stop it, and for making the ball follow this path we need to store every points in this path that we have currently drawn. So let's start making that. For that, let me go to the sprite one. So this is the sprite, it's hidden, and it will actually make the path. So we need to save the path of this sprite that is responsible for drawing this path. So let's go to variables, and next we are going to make a list variable now. So we have already made different variables, but the list variable will store a lot of variables, a lot of data. We need to store a lot of data points. That's why we are going to make a list. So let me click on make a list, and here let me give it a name, path, points points. Click OK. So we have got this kind of interface here. It says path points, and right now it's empty, and it says the length 0. And now we need to actually store these points that we have drawn. So for that, let me first of all drag or delete all path points. Okay, so we are going to delete all the path points before making the new path, so that it will start from the new thing. So let me drag this and delete all path points right here, and when we restart we will delete all the path point first, and we will start storing the new path. And let me drag another delete all path points also, just to be safe. Here before starting to draw I will just put delete all path points here also. So before starting to draw we will delete the previous path points that have been stored, and we will store the new path points. After that, let's add the path points, path of these the coordinates of these paths from the beginning. So to store the coordinates x and y positions, so let me drag what do we call this one, item, not this one. Here I add thing to path points. Let me drag this, and let me drag two of these things here, join it, and we are going to add the x and y positions to this path point list. So let me go to the motions, and let me go downwards and drag a x position on the top part and y position and the bottom part. We need to remember this order. So we will store the x position at first and then y position at second. And let me drag this whole block inside the repeat block like this. Below go to mouse pointer. Okay, so what we have done is once we start drawing, then until our drawing is finished, we will just move the points towards the mouse pointer, and it will just keep on adding the x and y position in the path points like this. So let's see what happens. So if I click on the green flag, right now the path points are empty, and if I start drawing, and look, so we have stored all the path points of this line here, and at the first it was 18 and minus 39, and then after 18 and minus 39 again 16 minus 37, and this is how we store the path points. And the first one is the x position, and the second one is the y position, and the third one is another x position, fourth one is another y position, fifth one is another x position, sixth one is another y position. Like that, we have stored our path points, all the path points up to this point in our list. Yeah, the path points list. So we have stored it, and now it's time to move the ball towards these points. So to do that, let me go to the events menu, and let's drag a broadcast and wait block right below the pane up. Yeah, once we have drawn all our path, then we will broadcast a new message called follow path, follow, follow, follow path. Click OK. So we will broadcast a follow path message from this sprite, and let me go to the soccer ball, and here we are going to receive that message. So let's go to the events and drag when I receive a message block, and make sure it is on follow path. So when this ball receives this message follow path, then we go towards those points, the stored points. Okay, so for that, first of all, I think we need to repeat following of the path. So let's drag, go to control and drag or repeat until block at first. Okay, and let's make another variable to store the current point. Okay, so let's go to variables and click on make a variable, and just make a variable called current current point. Click OK. So we have made a variable called current point, and let's set this current point to 1 first. Drag a set current point block below the go to xy block here. When I receive restart, we are going to set this value to 1. Yeah, and this current point value will be responsible for getting the value of these points. Okay, so if we set to 1, then it will just point to this first variable, and if we set to 2, it will represent second, third, fourth, like this. Okay. Next, we are going to repeat until the current point becomes, right now its length is 94, so becomes more than 94. That means up to 94 we will make the ball follow the path. After that, the path ends, and we'll stop making this ball go other places. So for that, let me go to operator menu and drag a greater than operator, and let's go to variable again and drag a current point variable here and the left side of the greater than operator, and for the right side we are going to place in the variables, let me go downward. Where is it? Length. Here, length of path point. Drag this length of path point inside the right part of the greater than operator. So what we are going to do is we are going to check if our current point is less than the length of path points. Right now the length of path point is 94. We start from 1 and we increase our path points and go towards 94, and if it's 95, we stop making this ball go anywhere else. Yeah, so let me drag this whole greater than operator inside the repeat until block like this. And next, let's make this ball follow those paths. Yeah, to make this ball follow that path, let me go to the motions menu and drag a go to xy operator, xy block, and in here we are going to set the path points. So let me go to the variables again and drag where is it, add item, this one, item 1 of path points. Let me drag these to item 1 of path points, and from the variable we drag a current point variable here and another current point variable, and for this current point variable I am going to go to operators and drag a plus operator, and let me drag this current point operator inside the plus operator, and here I am write 1 current point plus 1, drag this whole plus operator inside the item operator like this, and let's drag this item current point path to the x part of the go to xy block, and item current point plus 1 to y part, like this. And let me tell you what does it do. So once we enter inside this repeat until loop, then the ball will go towards this point, okay. And our first point is set to 1. So first of all, let me show you the first point. It will go to 18. For x it will be 18, because we have set the x position at first, and then second one is the y position, x position, y position. That's why we make the ball go to this first position current point of path. Yeah, if it's 1, current point is 1, it will go to 18. And in here, for the x position, it will increase the current point by 1. That means 1 plus 1 equals 2, and the second point is minus 139. So this will be here, and in this way we need to start increasing the current point, and it will just go up and up and up and up. And after that, let me go to the variable again and drag a change current point variable just below the go to xy block, and we are going to change the current point by 2. Okay, so we will increase the current point by 2 every loop. So what does it do? So once we go to this position, the first 18 and minus 39, x and y make a point here. So these points the ball will go at first, and after that we need to increase the current point by 2, cause 1 and 2 are already gone. Yeah, and to increase the, and we need to start from 3. So to start from 3, if the current point is 1, we need to add 1 by 2, then it goes to 3, and third and fourth will be here. So the ball will go to another position by increasing 2, like this. So let's see if our code works or not. So if I click on the green flag and I make the path and do this, look, the ball has followed the path. Yeah, I'll try once again. Look, the ball has followed the path, and it's great. So but it's very fast. Look, yeah, so the ball goes very fast, and we cannot control the speed right now. If you want to make it a little bit slower, you could use a weight block and like 0.05, and you could slow it down a little bit. Yeah, but I would like to make it make the motion of the ball a little bit smoother, and I would also like to control the speed of the ball, so I will use a different technique. So if you want to make it easy, you can do like this, but I'll use a different technique so that my ball flow will be much smoother. So for that, let me just drag this weight block outside and drag everything outside right now, and let me introduce another sprite. So let me go to the choose a sprite option. I'll just choose this apple for now, and I'll make this apple go around this path, and I'll make this ball follow this apple. Okay, so for that I don't need to show the apple like this. Yeah, I will make it a very small, like 5. So if you can see, so here is the red dot, this is the apple. Yeah, and this apple will actually follow the path, and I'll make the ball follow this apple to make it smoother. For that, let's go to soccer ball, and here let's go to okay, let's make a variable. First of all, we need to make 2 variables for storing the x and y points, the current x and y points. So let me go to make a variable, and here I will just make the variable called target x for storing the x point, and make another variable target y for storing another variable. So target x and target y are 2 variables. And for controlling the speed, I'll make another variable. So let's make another variable called speed, speed, speed. Click OK. So here is the speed variable. And first of all, let's set the speed, drag a set variable block, and we are going to set the speed to 10 for now. And next, let's set the target x and target y variables. So drag a two set variable block like this, and let's select target x at top and target y as second. Drag this whole target x and target y block inside the repeat until block like this. And here we have got the item current point. So this is for the x position, so drag it here, and current point +1 means for the y position, drag it right here. So we store the current point, and the current point +1 means these two variables inside these target x and target y variables. And after that, let me go to the events menu and drag a broadcast and wait block just below the set target y block, and we are going to broadcast a new message called go apple. Click OK. And after we broadcasted this message, so let me go to the apple, and here let me go to the events and drag when I receive a message block, and here we are going to receive a message called go apple. And once this apple sprite gets this message, we are going to make it go to that position. So let's go to the motions and drag a go to xy block, and here we are going to set our target x and target y. So let's go to variables, drag a target x variable inside here, target y variable inside the y part of the go to xy block like this, and let's see if it goes up or not. So let me check again. Go to soccer ball. So we haven't changed the current point by 2 at last, so let me change it here. Okay, now it's good. I think the apple will follow the path now. So let's see. I click on the green flag and like this, and look, the apple has followed the path. If it's very small, I'll make it a little bit big for now. Make it 60, and let's see. Click on the green flag and let's see. Yeah, the apple follows the path, yeah, just like the ball did follow at the last part. And next, let me go to the soccer ball again, and here now we are going to make the soccer ball follow the path but smoothly. For that, let me go to the control and drag a repeat until block just here for now, and let me drag go to operator and drag less than operator, and let's go to variables and drag a speed operator in the right part of this less than operator, and the left part we are going to go to sensing and drag a distance to mouse pointer operator here, and instead of mouse pointer we are going to select apple. Okay, and drag this whole less than operator inside the repeat until block like this. And now inside the repeat until block, I'm going to go to the motions and drag a point towards block inside the repeat until block, and just select apple. So this ball will point towards the apple. Next, drag a move 10 steps block here, and instead of 10 speed we will keep a speed. So let me go to the variable and drag a speed variable inside this. So we are going to move the ball with this speed every time, and let me drag this whole repeat until block inside this repeat until block just below the go to xy block. Okay, I mean broadcast block. And now what does it do is it checks the distance between the apple and the ball, and if it's less than the speed, then it will make it move towards that apple. Yeah, and this will make it a little bit smoother motion for the ball. And let's see, if I click in the green flag and I make the path, now look, the ball's motion is smoother. So let me make this apple very small for now so that we can see it clearly. Okay, and now look, the ball's motion has become a little bit smoother. Look, yeah, and we can also control the speed of the ball. Right now it's 10, yeah, and if I go to uh, soccer ball and change the speed like 40, yeah, and let's see what happens. Click on the green flag. Look, the speed changes, yeah, very fast. And if I want to make it slower, I'll give number 2, and look, very slow. Yeah, it's going very slow, very smoothly. And that's it, guys, for today. So this is how we make the ball follow the path by storing the path points of each point in this line, and we can control the speed of our ball as well. For now, I'll just set it to 10 and the normal value. Yeah, great. And thank you, guys. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my channel, and I'll see you in the next part. Thank you.